Hello everyone and welcome to the video lecture series of mobile application development. Students, in this session we are going to learn about the very important topic that is known as tab layout. Welcome once again. This is your instructor Janice Shah. So now let me tell you that what do we mean by the tab layout in the Android. Many of times we have seen, let me just take an example of the WhatsApp chat. See, whenever try to click on a WhatsApp, you will find out the three different views. One as a status, second one as a chat, and third one as a call. You can do something that you can just click on the status, you will open up the view of the status. Click on the chat, open the view of the chat. Click on the call, open the view of the call. So what is that? That is known as tab layout. Now, this tab layout is a new element introduced in the design support library of the Android. The tab layout provides a way to display the tab horizontally. When it is used together with a view pager, students, whenever we try to implement the tab layout with the help of the view pager, then the tab layout can provide the familiar interface for navigating between the pages in a swipe views. See, so two different things are there. The one is the tab layout, the second one is the view pager. When we talk about the tab layout, so tab layout is just gives a view of the tabination. Like when we click on the chat, it will open the chat screen. Calls, it will open the call screen. Status, it will open the status screen. See, these are not the buttons. Just imagine a situation of the WhatsApp chat in your mind. Fine. So WhatsApp chat application you are using right now, you may have found the three options are there. These all three options views is known as the tab layout. Now, another thing is that if we just try to swipe, you will also get the status. Swipe, you will also get the calls. You will swipe, you will also get the chat. This swipe functionality can be implemented with the class that is known as view pager. And how view pager works, that we are going to learn in our next lecture. But in this session, we are just going to learn about the various methods of the tab layout. We can quickly swipe between the tabs. The tab layout is basically view class required to add into the layout XML file as a sliding tabs. We can use the different method of the tab layout to create, add and manage the tabs. If we need simple tabs without the sliding, then we can replace the layout with the fragment on the tab selected listener event. We can need to slide the tabs where you can use the view pager. See, if you do not want any sliding tabs, then you can also use the view pager to just swipe view, get the swipe view by using the fragment in the tab layout. So what do we mean by the tab layout? So how we can create it? So this is the football, this is the cricket, this is the NBA, this is the example of the tab layout. You can just need to add it like this. So tab layout can be implemented from the material library. Most probably if you are using the Android Studio 4.2 students, then the material design library is always there in the builder gradable properties. If you do not have, then please try to implement it or integrate it. Now, the Android layout width and height is match parent. The height is wrap content right now. Okay, and then this my tab layout is completed. So this is nothing but these are known as the tabs. Now, how to add the tab item in the tab layout? So there are two different ways. One is using the Java and second one is using the XML file. Whatever the program we are going to see in the next lecture, it is totally dependent on the Java. But in this session, without program, I'm just going to show that how we can add the tab items. So to add the tab item, we have the tag, or we can say the tag for the tab item, that is com.google.android.material.tabs.tab item is there. So just write down like Android layout is wrap content, height is wrap content, and the tab string is text label 1. So here I have just added the string in the text string file. So if you want to add the football, just write football over here, cricket over here, and NBA over there. Fine. So tab item is a tag which can be used to add the tab item. So this is football and the cricket is known as the tab item. Always remember that. Fine. Now the next, there are the various methods of the tab layout. Let me show one by one. So the very first method, students, is the new tab. This method is used to create and return the new tab layout. So this is how it works. We just need to create an object of the tab layout, like tab layout is equal to find view by ID and map with the particular one, and then create the first tab like tab layout tab first tab is equal to tab layout dot new tab. This creates a new tab, and you can set the set text as the first tab. So text set text is a method to add the title to the particular tab layout item. The next method is, students, add a tab. This method is used to add a tab in a tab layout. Okay, by using this method you can add a tab which is already created by using new tab method. So this is how it works. So this is the tab layout. We first need to create the tab layout, then created a tab. Then if you want to add a tab inside the tab layout, then you can create. So the very first method is just used to create the tab. The second method is used to add the created tab in the tab layout. So here the first tab I have already created, then added inside the particular tab layout by calling a method add tab. Next is all about the add tab. It's a overriding, we can say, or we can say the method overloading method is there, where we can also set as a true that it is added the tab layout and makes it selectable. Okay, so if you want that no, my tab should be selectable, this tab should be selectable first, then you just need to write as a true. Next method is all about the add tab and position. So you can also define the position of the tab, is also the parameter over there. So this is the parameter. So if you want to add instead of the text with the icon, then you can also set the icon by calling a method as a first tab dot set icon. Fine. Next. So next method is all about the add tab, okay, which is with selected and the true, or I can say the selected and the position, both functions are there. These are the common things that we have seen in the previous method. Now what I did, I just call it true comma true. That means this tab is situated at the second position and by default is becomes selected. The next is a get selected tab position. If you want to fetch the get selected tab position, that which tab is selected right now, then you can call it like this. First you need to reference to the binding with the tab layout and then call a method like tab layout dot get selected tab position. Next, students, is a get tab at. If you want to find out that which tab is there at the particular index, then you can get a tab layout is a tab layout dot tab is equal to tab layout dot get tab at 1. This returns a tab at the first index. Now next, another method is get tab count. If you want to calculate the total number of tabs in the particular tab layout, then this method should be called first. Next is a get tab gravity. This method is used to set the gravity to use when the lying out the tabs. Okay, so if you want, if you think that your tab are just lying out from the layout, then you need to use the tab gravity method. Next, get tab gravity. This method is used to get the current gravity of the tab. It can be set gravity is called to set gravity, and get gravity method is used to get the gravity of the particular tab. Next, the set tab mode. This mode is used to set the behavior of the mode of the particular tab. There are two types of modes are there. One is fixed and second is scrollable. The fixed tab display the all tabs concurrently and are best used with the content benefit for the quick pivot between the tabs. And scrollable, these tabs display the subset of the tabs. It might be scrollable view. Next, get tab mode. If you want to fetch the tab mode, you just need to call a method that is known as get tab mode. Next, our method is a set tab text color. If you want to change the text color of the particular tab, then you can call this particular method that is known as set tab text color. So tab layout, the set tab text color red, white. This is the normal color, and when you click over there, then this color is selected. So this is a selected tab color. Fine. Students, we can set such type of properties from the XML part as well. In the practical, we are going to see that how we can set the selected tab color and normal tab color as well by using the XML. Okay, not Java. So here another method in the Java that is known as get tab text color. If you want to fetch the tab text color, then you can call this method. The next method is remove all tabs. If you want to remove all tabs from the action bar and deselect the current tab, then this method should call first. Next method is known as set on tab selected listener. See, whenever you try to click on the chat, it will show you the fragment of the chat. On the status, it will show the fragment of the status. Then how it will occur? For that, you just need to call a method or override a method that is known as set on tab selected listener and write a code inside it. Next, remove tab. If you want to remove on a single tab, so same as the add tab, we have the remove tab method. Remove tab from the particular position, you can remove it. Remove tab, set selected tab indicator color. If you want to see indicator, that means if you click on a chat, you may found a bottom line over there. That is an indicator. Okay. If you want to change the indicator color, then you, as well as you can change it from the Java as well and from XML both. The next method is set selected tab indicator height. You can also set the indicator height as well. So this is all about the tab layout, that how we can add the tab layout, how we can add the tabs over there, remove the tab, set the indicator color, set the tab selected color, normal tab color. We have also seen that how we can add the method when we click on tab and get something action over there. So this is all about the tab layout. In the next session, we are going to learn that what do we mean by the view pager. Obviously, the view pager is not working right now. We are working the view pager 2 class. View pager is deprecated. So we are implementing the tab layout with the help of view pager 2 class in the next lecture. Okay. We have also seen the practical for that as well. Still, if you have any doubt in the tab layout theory, then please feel free to ask me. Thank you so much.